Окей, вроде работает со второго раза, как обычно. Доброго вечера. Сегодня такой микроскопический показ, чуть, если не сказать, экстренный. Вчера вроде все сделал, побывал на могиле у Роста и как бы даже почитал всякое. Вот, вроде как бы игра кончилась и все. А нет. Забыл сделать самое главное. В общем-то, интригу разрешить, которая с самого начала игры имела место. А именно, почему этот самый Рост стал изгоем и вообще как так оказалось, что и Элой там оказалась, вообще непонятно. Ну, сейчас попробуем сходить. Я так понимаю, что все эти там тетки старые, у которых можно это спросить, я думаю, все там же, где мы их оставили, а именно в горе. Ну, сейчас посмотрим. Так. Вот, почти здесь. Ну, мы из как бы вроде всех уже обо всем спросили. В прошлый раз, ну. Ага. Все здесь точно. С этим чуваком мы говорили.
I no longer belong here.
I think you're onto something, Resh. Time to strike out on your own.
Дядька расстроился, похоже, потому что он больше не нужен.
Aloy, I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course, that much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me.
Все равно не поймете нифига.
But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
Right.
Опа. Давайте поговорим, раз уж мы
So the
здесь.
survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Это мы уже слышали.
Tirsa's decision.
Понятно. Все, ладно.
I always
Пока
knew
мы...
you...
Neither are you, Varl. Maybe, if we survive all this, I can...
Perhaps. If the...
Ладно. Так. Где тут тетки? Вот это мерзкая, которая...
Anointed. I misread the signs. Forgive.
I told you,
понятно.
Lansra, I'm not your anointed.
Ну ладно. Ага, вот это наша тетка. Сейчас она вам все скажет.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you.
Ну, давайте сначала
The Nora
спросим,
have
что
suffered
попроще.
terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised,
Тоже неплохая мысль.
anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position.
И вот. собственно, ради чего и пришли.
Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Да, я бы послушал.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Так, появились чуваки, захватили заложников и стали двигать Mother's Vigil. Это заброшенная деревня там по дороге к Меридиану, насколько я помню.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village,
Да.
near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Rost's was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter?
Оп.
What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
Ну, вроде все понятно. Только непонятно, нафига это все. Ладно. А это что, при
What
чем здесь?
happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed.
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border. Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you
Окей.
saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A
Oh,
barbed
как.
arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
Дядька добровольно напросился стать типа мстителем.
Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later. And terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious. In agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very outlanders that Rost pursued.
So, Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him. Leaving us, the
Так,
matriarchs,
да,
in a
ничего.
difficult position.
Дядька героический. Нафига
Why
выгонять-то,
couldn't
да.
you just welcome him back?
Да, вот
Rost
это
had
вот.
been made a death seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe.
А, ну конечно.
By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
Блин.
But then you found me,
Да, вот, кстати.
gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship
Челу,
all
которого
mother
и
and
так уже
respect
как бы
the ways of
ребенок.
the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway.
Ну,
You took a man
О,
who lost
точно.
his daughter
Во,
and made
вот,
him raise an infant
вот да.
girl. Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice.
Ну, естественно, конечно. Задним
And I'm
умом-то все
quite
молодцы.
certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift and never a burden.
Ну,
Lord
хоть
Tirsa,
так.
that's quite a story. It's time for me to move on.
Да.
I thank you for doing what you could to help me through
Да,
the years,
спасибо вам. Тетка,
and for telling me Rost's story.
хорошая тетка.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh,
О,
thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
Just as All Mother struck down the Meadow King,
окей.
cleansed the land of corruption.
Итого получается, что дядька героически, нарушив официально, не получив разрешение официальное на нарушение чего-то там, это табу очередного идиотского, за всех отомстил, вот такой героический, вернулся обратно и как бы просто помереть хотел неподалеку. Нет, конечно, надо было его, естественно, как бы вот вылечить. Ну, это да, нормально, молодцы, но, блин, после того, как его вот вылечили, вместо того, чтобы типа, эй, чувак, давай, го к нам. Нет, давай-ка вот мы тебя вылечили, ну иди-ка ты все равно нахрен. Какой в этом смысл?
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything
Блин,
like that.
я не
Tirsa was
понимаю.
right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so
Это
unsure.
так... Так...
I will lead a war party to Meridian. You have my word.
Блин, я не знаю, что сказать.
Now I see it is no wonder that you saved Nicola. You, Aloy, are favored by the goddess.
Но музыка очень в тему.
Aloy, how did you do that?
О, это же моя старая подруга.
She's the
We'll go to Meridian, Aloy. I'll bring Mother's spear.
Arana.
Your father is right. You belong here. You both do.
Музыка очень в тему. Потому что я что-то грустен. На самом деле. То есть, дядька вообще-то молодец. А тут...
Forgive, Aloy. Forgive. The goddess anointed her within the holy mountain.
Блин, терпеть не могу всяких... Эти вот... Всяких идиотов, которые придумывают какие-то дебильные запреты на все подряд. А потом, типа, давайте сделаем, ну, исключение. У нас же тут как бы вот... Как бы вот... Мол, типа, мол, это вот. А заканчивается все равно все одинаково тупо. Человек либо героический, либо нет. Если нет... В общем, в расстроенных чувствах я заканчиваю это дело. Говорят, разработчики там пилят какое-то...
World's going white.
Пилят то ли дополнение, то ли новую часть. В общем, одним словом, какое-то продолжение. С учетом того, что Негрилла там спас Гадеса, то, возможно, это будет такой сюжетный DLC. Было бы неплохо. Я бы на это посмотрел. Ладно, теперь, когда я все это прочитал, я, пожалуй, просто сохранюсь. И пойду потестю, что такое Парагон. Так что жду вас на своем следующем стриме. Через буквально 7-10 минут. Сохраняемся. Да. Спасибо, что посмотрели грустную историю возникновения дядьки и вообще как это все оказалось. Спасибо, до связи и все такое.